Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am going to do our Spiritual Sapience reading for October 5th. So, hope you are enjoying these. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. I don't monetize my channel. You kind of know if you've been here a while. I don't do extendeds. I don't do Patreons. I don't do paid subscriptions. This is part of my mission, is to help bring forth messages, support, clarity, understandings for people who are on the twin flame journey, but these messages are relevant to anybody on the spiritual path. However, if you interact on the channel, then it helps to get the message out because it tickles that algorithm. All right, so I will be using the Rumi Oracle and the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. Both of these decks work really well with each other. I did pre-shuffle, and I saw Let Love Transform as the Oracle. So let's see what comes forward. And I use these decks exclusively for these daily Spiritual Sapience readings. I hope they are helping you. So let's see what the message is today. The Lover and the Beloved. And then the other, Let Love Transform. The Lover and the Beloved. I'm sorry, I'm waiting on a phone call, so I didn't silence my phone, and it's pinging. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. I got chills on that. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me. I want to be close. I want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab hold of you, drawing you to me, and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were, you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Whew. If that doesn't give you chills, I mean, whew. There is some power in that. The Lover and the Beloved, that is definitely twin flame energy. It's a number 8 card, 35, and that to me is divine energy. This is the divine discussion about allowing love to transform this union. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to have to take it. I don't know if I shuffled. I got a little caught up, a little swept up in that energy. So, whew. I'm still tingling a bit. So let's see what the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus brings forward. And I'm going to pull this card. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups to me is this is the not allowing. The look on his face is, it's like he's seeing this book, and in this book is this tree, and he has a regret on his face, a remorse of not allowing something to come in and grow. So now he's, I don't know, we'll have to get some more clarity. I'm going to put that over there. Okay, so this is the Knight of Wands. Although he has a sword in his hand. The Knight of Wands. That is usually some really passionate, and sometimes it's misrepresented. The passion is so overwhelming, it's misrepresented as irresponsible. Kind of, I want to hear the word oblique. I don't know what's going on with my cards, and it's just, it sometimes is very passionate, very direct, but it's misunderstood. Okay, well, here we go. Here's the Hermit. This is the Page of Cups. And this is the it says Prince, but it's actually a King. The 14 card is a King. The King of Wands. So in kind of in the spiritual epiphany of this emotional, and I would check out a reading I just did just prior to doing the Spiritual Sapience. It feels as though the Divine Masculine is trying to make an offer. He's trying to offer something emotional, but it's coming across as a very physical, passionate, sexual offer. Almost like a hookup. And in the Divine Feminine, it's because he lacks kind of that emotional maturity to formulate an offer that the Divine Feminine can interpret as more spiritual. It feels like the Divine Masculine doesn't know how to make this spiritual, emotional offer, so he's doing it the only way he knows how, which is physically. He's awkward. And then he regrets it. That's why this card is here. And then he regrets it because he thinks that it was silly and inappropriate, but he just didn't have the means, the emotional tact to be able to offer it in an appropriate way that the Divine Feminine would be able to allow him to embrace. The words that were expressed in this card is what he's trying to convey, but he's doing it through kind of sexual, and a sexual advance. But it's really deeply spiritually emotional for him. And this King of Wands is who he wants to be, what's conveyed in this message. And so then he ends up being kind of feeling forlorn about it. What's the bottom of the deck? This is the Queen of Cups. The Divine Feminine sees it for what is here. She sees his heart. Let love transform. That's what the Queen of Hearts, this is the Queen of Cups. Let love transform. The Divine Feminine intuitively knows what message he's trying to convey. And she allows. She allows. She doesn't let her ego get insulted. That's the message. Namaste.